welcome back everyone to another Mortal Kombat mobile video. Today I want to do a little review on MK11 Kabal, but before we get into that, there is a new update coming today, tonight, wherever your time zone is, depending on where you live. And we don't have any other information aside from the fact that it's coming, so it might just be some bug fixes, AI improvements, maybe a little surprise, maybe they blow us away with something we didn't expect at all. We will have to see what the result of this update will be. But since there's no more info, let's get into our review of MK11 Kabal. And I think we should start with his tag-in ability, which is pretty neat because it also has the stun effect. MK11 Kabal has two combo enders, two different ones. Here this one is more like an upwards hook, and the second one is kind of a whirlwind animation. Both will be needed for his feats of strength. And of course, like with all other characters, he will need 3,000 of them to complete the entire feats of strength for combo enders. One thing you should be aware of is that the tag-in not always connects. If it's blocked, you will not stun the opponent. But we also have a neat special one which snares. And the snare ability is of course very useful to prevent opponents from tagging out, especially when they're close to being defeated. Special one works just fine if you're doing it from a closer distance, but it will also connect if you do it from further away. If you perform your special one on a stunned opponent, it will have a crushing blow, which also causes bleed on top of the snare effect. So you're basically trapping your opponents in the match while they lose energy over time due to the bleed effect. And of course, worth mentioning is that the special one also knocks out. And this happens with the regular special one as well as when it hits with a crushing blow, like here. Next useful tool for Kabal is an unblockable special 2. And of course this will KO the opponent as well. Here in this case I gave him the Bound Demon so he can get some health back on special 2s. But of course it's a lot of fun if you combine both of those. First you gotta work up some energy, which will also help you to finish your feats of strength regarding combo enders. Then the unblockable special 2. In this case now I tagged out just to tag back in, and he's low on health. I just perform a special 1. And now we have Sonya left, loading up to a special 2 again, connecting it and winning the match with ease. Here is one of the victory poses I unlocked already for Kabal. Unfortunately, it's only the third one. I don't have the fourth one yet. And as you just saw, it's also quite useful when one of your teammates is knocked out and Kabal comes running in, stunning the opponent, and a special 2 ends the match quite easily. Very nice animation. Good job on the creators. In general, Kabal's movements are very smooth, and with this extremely aggressive AI at the moment, Kabal is definitely a good choice for any team. I mean, of course my Kabal is just Fusion 0, and I kinda have to play him with bronze characters to just have somewhat of an even team when it comes to damage and health. If the fusion for Kabal goes up, Of course, he's way more dangerous and probably does a lot more damage with each of his attacks. But even on this kind of lower fusion, he's still very dangerous. Here he takes out Melina now with a special one. Quick tag out and tag in again. And even when Kabal is frostbitten, what we will see now soon, you can see that the combo enders still regenerate your power fast enough to at least get to a special one. And that can be a match changer as well. One thing that definitely works in Kabal's favor is if you tag in and out a lot, start like a little attack, then retreat and just come back, stun the opponent, and you can end the match with a crushing blow like that. Another great thing, and I'm sure a lot of people will hate this, if one of your MK11 teammates is KO'd, Kabal will immediately come in with a fatal blow, which unfortunately doesn't always do much damage, but that might just be due to my fusion, because in other instances that fatal blow is actually really devastating. Also worth mentioning are the evading characters like Assassin Jade or Relentless Jason. The tag-in stuns him, you can perform your special attack and remove the more annoying players just like that. Here with this I recorded a crushing blow that actually does a lot of damage. Plus the snare, a special one, and finish. In terms of gear, his respirator is definitely a good choice, because it will not only reduce critical damage, but also give him a healing over a certain amount of time, depending on how much you have upgraded your respirator, and he can heal after performing a fatal blow. And with that he kind of becomes a little bit like Day of the Dead Kitana. For most of this video I kind of gave him the military vest, which also reduces critical hit damage but also boosts his health a little. Since he's only Fusion 0, I wanted him to last a little bit longer. And other than that, I gave him the Bound Demon so he can get health back on Special 2s. Because we are not performing that many fatal blows here in this review. As far as the weapon choice goes, I went for the Rusty Chainsaw. Mainly because he needs to perform combo enders for his feats of strength, and the Rusty Chainsaw has a block breaker integrated, as well as the power reduction on Special 2s, so every time he performs a Special 2 I would still have a Special 1 left if my talent tree doesn't kick in, and I will get a free Special 2. But I thought that combination should be strong, and especially the block breaker on basic attacks has become so much more useful now that the AI constantly blocks almost every of your attacks, even the tag-in attacks. So this makes the fights with Kabal a little bit easier, because he actually can get to his combo enders. But that's pretty much it with what we have for Kabal in store right now. But he already is like one of the absolute top tier characters if you just look how he lays waste to his opponents. Even if the stun is sometimes not really connecting, if you have a special 2 ready, that's not a problem at all. And as it was to be expected, he will be the strongest if he plays together with MK11 teammates. Because, like, if you see here, like in this case, he's saved by Sub-Zero, still can execute his special 2, takes out one opponent, and the others can tag in. And also having a Revenant shield for a Revenant character is never a bad idea. One thing that we didn't come across during this review is that Kabal can remove the stun of one of your teammates and actually stun the opponent back in return. Just during the fights that didn't occur to me yet. At least not in this case. I've seen it, the passive works. So this is also very useful if you're facing Scorpions or Jason. Everybody who kind of inflicts a stun on you. Tremor would be another character that comes to mind that has this tag and stun. Having that removed and being able to attack back is absolutely incredible. So amazing passive for MK11 Kabal. So they did a great job with this character. But this brings us to the end of this video. I hope you had a good time and enjoyed it. Please like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you guys with the next video. And you all know the drill. Wound, not kill. Have a good one and see you next time. Thanks for watching.